Yes, and not in your, and you don't start acting like a girl. You don't start, girling out. You still stay Monty, but the energy
can be a bit much. A bit of a bitch.
You be feeling like you.
That part.
Yeah. And the equipment.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hey, we've all been that one time.
It'll make you say yes, Lord.
Oh,
yes, Lord. Yeah. It'll make you say yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
So anywho,
y'all you got that. See, we told you.
Exactly. Y'all did that.
Got some church.
Yes, you hit your note. Give it up. Give it up. You hit your note. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You see, you got some church in you.
So listen, but I just think that is amazing how we all have like our own, individual journeys through everything that we have, we've gone through and that we have experienced in this walk and in this life. But there's one content creator that I really wanted to just take a moment and just do a specific video for, and that is none other than Mr. Phatrabbitkiller. And well, actually, his name is Phatrabbitkiller. Because he's the one who kills the fat rabbits.
But is it duck season?
It's the thriller. Listen.
Wabbit season.
It's wabbit. Let me tell you something. Listen, it's not a national holiday yet, but whenever he comes to town, it's wabbit season. And I want to say how we kind of started and where our connection is today, because he has impacted millions of people all over the world. We have seen his product even be advertised on national television shows. We have seen his name all over the internet. When people were trying to figure out what he looked like, boy, baby, that was a campaign that just would not stop. And I love how he took charge of that and decided to release a video with Raheem, which I thought was very, very dope. But when we first discovered him, I was very much attracted to something about him, but all we could see was just his body. All you could see was his body and his dick. But I realized that he was doing really dope videos, and I really wanted Monty. I was like, he would do amazing with Monty. And so I asked Spirit to show me what I needed to do to, be able to connect with him, and I just followed those steps. And we eventually was able to connect. Y'all did a video together. And before they started, I was there, and I stayed just for a little while to become a little bit more comfortable with him. And I remember Monty was in the bathroom getting prepared. He and I literally stood in the kitchen and had the most spiritual and grounded talk that I think I've ever probably had with another content creator. And that's just honest. And it touched me in a very spiritual way. And I was like, bruh, like, don't tell me, like, are you, like, you really spiritual like this? Like, this is crazy. And he was like, yeah, like, it was just such a good, smooth transition. And I felt comfortable leaving Monty there. I went down the elevator like, he in good hands. They gonna have a good time. And I was like,
and your pussy was wet.
Nigga, I said, I
didn't know.
But I did tell him afterwards. He didn't know at this time. Well, he wasn't even around back then, but yeah. But I will say this. That was one of the first memories I have of ever being like, oh, that nigga could fuck me.
Wow.
Like, for real. And at that time, I wasn't, doing anything like that. The idea of it was so hella far from me. And I told him, I said, if you give me a year, I said, I'm going to learn how to do this. And
you do.
And then I think y'all hooked up again in LA, because I was out there for a TV show. And then y'all hooked up in LA, did another video. And
that's right.
And then I think after that, y'all hooked up one more time, and then I think I was I was able to film with him.
Yeah,
and that just changed my life completely.
It touched your soul.
It did. It did. So I just want to kind of give y'all a little bit of history about how we all connected, and we're going to, just kind of talk about our experiences and what we liked and what we thought would be challenging, things like that. So Fat Rabbit, listen, Phatrabbitkiller, we love you, man. We appreciate you, and we are excited to tell the world just how dope you really are, even off a screen, okay? All right, so what was your experience like working with him, and what did you love the most?
Oh, God. It was nerve-wracking the first time.
Okay, and why was it nerve-wracking?
Because I was thinking too much.
Okay.
I was like, oh my God, is this going to work? Do I look right? This is when I had my locks too.
Yeah.
And I remember that, and I had them, he said, bring some gold.
I can't remember. It was a certain color that he was telling you to bring. Yeah.
I brought some
underwear or something like that.
Gold thongs.
Now, how many pictures did you take before you went?
I don't think I took any.
No, he was.
I was in.
He was nervous.
Oh, you wasn't taking pictures like you do now.
Right. And
I need to take some more pictures. I'm behind.
And very true. And around this time was when Daddy was not doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when the opportunity came for you guys to film, we had to tell Daddy, hey, we're getting ready to leave for a little bit. We'll be back in a couple of hours. Mm-hmm. So your mind was split between making sure you were prepared, because I know you was talking about that, if Daddy was going to be okay, and then getting there and meeting him for the first time.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
That was a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
And
but you handled yourself very well.
Yeah. And clearly handled him very well.
And clearly. Because, I asked him how things went after it was over. He was like, oh, man, we had a good time. Definitely we'll film with, him again. And I ain't going to lie. I was like, thank you, God. Whew, thank you.
He,
that started the process.
Baby,
he started clean.
When I saw him, I was like, oh.
Right.
So I got shy all of a sudden, too. It's like, I could feel myself, like, red cheeks or something.
Right.
And then, so, I think I got shy since there was a whole bunch going on that first night.
It was. Yeah. It was. And I'm going to tell you this, because at this time, we never knew how he looked in his face.
You're gorgeous, man.
Listen, when we saw that nigga was fine as hell.
It's a price to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a crime to be gorgeous.
It's a price.
No, you're right.
Pay the price.
It's a price.
No, not that. But it's a crime.
It's a price to have gorgeous.
But listen, that man was so sexy, and he embodied to me what I believe real masculine energy is. And let me define that, because it ain't about misogynistic ideas.
Right.
In that moment when we met, I felt safe.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? He made, and I think that is his real gift. Mm-hmm. I feel like if his penis was the size of, was only 4 inches, people would still fuck around with him. 1, because he's fine, and then 2, he got a nice ass, and then 3, because he really makes you feel safe.
And I do like how he does exude masculinity.
Yes, he does.
Even in the very little things.
Definitely.
And without having to be over masculine or looking like you're doing, like you're trying.
Exactly.
It's just naturally him.
Exactly. What you gonna say?
He, the icing on the cake to Angela's shyness is how he spoke. He's real laid back too.
Right.
I was like, is he always like this?
Right.
What do I say next? I mean, because I need to strike the conversation. I don't know what to do.
Right.
So there's a whole bunch going on.
Right. He's got some good weed.
That Kobe I shot. Let me tell you something.
He got good dick too, but I mean that weed, that thing was like.
Let me tell you, every time I've ever been blessed to smoke with him, it's always been great. We always smoke and have the dopest, conversations. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I be looking at that dick and be trying to stay focused on him. But seriously, we have the dopest conversations. And I remember the last time we were in Houston and he came over. And it was so cute because him and Babe were outside smoking, and I think I was upstairs letting you know he was here and things like that. And then when I came out, PRK was like kind of laid back, and Babe was sitting there like this. And I'm looking at him, Babe, like, what is he doing? Like, why is he acting like this? He said, nope. He's like, I wasn't about to do nothing until you got out here. He was like, because.
Yeah. And it wasn't because I didn't want to.
Exactly.
It was like, he just, and it even does it to me that he, like, just his presence made me want to be like,
I agree.
I agree. I just want to please you.
And it's so natural.
Yes. I mean, even though that's natural for me anyways, but I was just like, I wanted to say, yes, sir, what would you like? What would you like to? And it almost killed me when he was like doing, like, I knew what he was trying, and I was like,
listen.
Nope. I got two good men.
We didn't talk about this yet.
Yeah, because I didn't even know this is what was being coordinated.
Right.
I mean, I figured, okay, mate.
Because we didn't know for sure. We didn't know he was going to come over. Right. Because he didn't even know he was going to be in town.
But that blunt, I meant to tell you about that, too.
Yeah.
You remember he had the big old...
Yes, he had. So I took a hit.
The big one?
And I was like, woo. That's when you came out. Was when I took a hit on it, and that's when I said, "Oh, this some good." I said, "You're gonna enjoy this, man."
I remember you telling me. I said, "Shit, if I was him, I would be packaging that shit and sending it all across the country." Because, baby, let me tell you, because in some states, it's legal to have a weed business, but I'm just saying, like, the way he just flows and vibes, and it's never forced or difficult or. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't, for him to be or have the platform that he has, I've never seen arrogance.
That's what I was, because, most people would have probably been like, hell, I'm Fat Rabbit.
Right.
You don't do what the fuck I said.
Right.
But I was like,
yeah, that's not it.
Right.
I feel like
very, very humble.
How do you feel? How do you feel he really is?
Sort of, kind of like me.
Yeah.
That, well, I'm more so observant at first, and it looks like I'm quiet. But once I get a feel of you, I shouldn't do it that way, but that's just how it goes.
No, that's fine. You're allowed to be that way.
That is the Virgo part of me, though.
That's just how, that's
definitely how you are. And even though you are a little bit more laid back and quiet, he and you like to be pursued. I don't care what it is, whether it's in sex, whether it's in, filming, whatever, you like to be the one who's pursued.
Well, yes, I need to know that you want me.
Hell
I want you just to say.
Hell yeah, because you're a Libra. But we're going to do that on another day. But the thing is that he pursues in a very different type of way. He pursues, like me, I pursue through my words. I'll be like, yo, what's up? Because you always be talking about code switch. So I do. So I'll be like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm going to, like, talk you there. He seduces you there. He don't
without even saying a word.
He be like,
oh, it's the smile in the eyes.
Baby.
Yes. Well, I guess you can't trust a big dick and a smile.
Baby.
But then again, we can.
That's why I was like, if this man was a horrible ass nigga, the kind of mind control that he can. First of all, I am a strong-minded motherfucker. Listen. And for him to be able to have you on your back, legs up, like, first of all, that is very foreign to me, but it felt natural in that moment. And then for him to constantly do this.
Deep.
Now it's going back, boy.
No, look. And then he's looking in your eyes like this.
Are you seducing our crowd, boo?
And then I'm up here, tears coming out my eyes like, God, what is this? Why am I doing this? This is demonic. This is the devil.
It hurts so good.
Listen.
It's fun times.
I couldn't.
Fun times.
I was sharing like, oh my God, this is the devil. Oh my Lord, this is horrible. Like, I didn't know what. Like, I was like.
That massage. In there.
Listen.
Experience.com.
That was an experience. That.
But the actual time was the first song was the Christmas one.
Yes.
We did another one.
2023.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, all three of us, or you mean just
all three of us?
Yes, that was the first one.
That was the first time I met. That was the first time I got to meet. And because I remember I walked him over to the car and we had a conversation.
Right.
And that's when I was like, oh, he's really cool.
And see, that's the thing that I want people to know about him, because sometimes all you hear is so much negative, or what people think and what people feel. And when you're the king, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And I want to say, I think that you handle yourself so well. You very rarely respond to criticisms, and the criticisms that you do respond to, you respond in such a way that the person wishes that they probably would have never said it anyway. And that's the other thing I want to point out, how intelligent this man is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, our conversations are always deep and always spiritual. So for him to be able to have the mental capacity to be able, and I always say that he is definitely a sex god. I say that, I will not take it back. But for him to have that capacity,
love those.
because I'm a god, we're gods. I mean, of course, I like my own. I like to be equal. You just as powerful, but you powerful in another field. I know, you know what I mean. I need power
in their lane.
Yeah,
and their
Wait a minute, you a sex guy too?
That's what.
That's what we're talking about, boo.
That's
That's all I'm saying. That's why I say, oh, you love some sex
Listen,
gods.
and you just got to be in your lane.
In your lane.
But I think that is what makes him as powerful as he is. He knows his lane. He's not trying to be anybody. He's very authentic. What you guys see is who he is. I just believe that off of camera, you get a softer, more realistic side.
More human side.
Yeah. And the way he genuinely cares about people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He's a really good guy, though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, especially for me being a newbie.
A brand newbie.
And, you know, most people be like, nah, I'm not connecting with you because you ain't got enough
numbers,
followers. Your numbers ain't here. You know, not realizing you had to be at this level at some point too. So I mean, you know, and that's why when I get that type of I'm like, okay, it ain't really that serious. For one thing, it ain't that serious for me to do it.
Exactly.
Anyway, so you know, if it happens, it's supposed to.
Exactly.
If it don't, it ain't supposed to.
And he welcomed you. You know what I mean?
He was very, you know, kind, and you know, he was a good. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah, so, we'll talk about that in a minute. But his energy,
and you know, he was. It never felt like he was trying to, you know, do any and cause any harm. Or
exactly. I agree.
Yes, I just like to say we're forever grateful, and you know what you did.
Yes, and we're gonna also talk about that as well. I think that one of the big things that stood out to me was I think that a lot of times we only judge people by what we see. I didn't know him at all, never saw his face, but there was just something powerful about his energy. You know, and there are other very powerful people who work in the adult content field that have amazing energy. The Masked Bandit, just
amazing,
always amazing.
He's really good,
so consistent, and others. And but when we talk about just the interactions, I remember when we did the video for the Christmas video. We were out of town. I don't want to say where we were, but we were out of town
at the little cabin,
and it just so happened he was out of town. We were all in the same area, and it just so happened. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And we talked a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, we should try to shoot something." He was so on it, so accommodating, didn't cause issues and problems. And when you're the king of a thing, you get to be the diva.
Well, so we as humans think that's what you should do.
and have demands and do this and do that.
But
and
you can.
Yes, but you can. He has never. I can't think of one time that he's never been pushy or demanding.
Right.
It's always been fair and what is transparent and what is honest.
Yeah. And even when he's saying a push out or whatever, it don't even feel like he's commanding. It feel like he's like, just give it to me.
So
just give it to me.
I heard him say that.
Like,
Just give it.
Like,
Just give it to me.
and then it makes you want to do extra. Then
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you want. Oh, how about I can go further, Curtis? I can go further.
I have found myself enjoying the videos so much that he did with Monte. I can promise you, I have probably jacked off to those videos probably 500 times, and that's just honest. Like, that is my go-to. When I can't find it, I'm like, I know exactly where I can go. We got this.
It's got the recipe I need.
Yes, baby. Because just the way that he causes you to be in that moment. And I remember I told Spirit, I said, I want people, when it's my season to do whatever I'm called to do, I want people to always feel that safe with me. You get what I'm saying? and I think that just comes from his gentle spirit. And you can tell he can cut up. I mean, his videos show that. You can tell that there's another side to him. But at the end of the day, so how would you describe your sexual experience with him?
It was.
And don't try. Just say how you feel. It was what?
It was very memorable.
Okay.
And I was new to that as well.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of heavy hitters when I started out. So it hit different for sure.
Definitely.
I said the last time I got with him, with me and him, it was better, a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Why do you feel it was a lot better?
Because I don't think I was ready for the taking.
Yes.
You
I was
wasn't ready for your rabbit to be killed.
Yes, and you wasn't ready for the unction, the what is the word?
The punya.
The punya.
But then I got it.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Very enjoyable.
Definitely.
And sucking his dick was even more enjoyable.
Okay.
The head, yeah.
Because it's so thick and wide. Like, I'm thinking, like, whose head is this thick and wide?
No, it's like a blow pop.
Like, no, it's like you got, like, no, you got to be like,
yeah, like, you know, when it pops off, it's like,
babe, I'll be sitting there like, okay, there's no, if my niggas down there.
Let me change that. Head and him fucking is, yes.
Definitely. Well, we're gonna talk about that in a minute, but okay, so we're talking about the head part.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be able to, you know.
Swallow it all the way down?
I was like, but, you know.
Oh, that lock came on.
I went and I gave it extra gusto.
Yes, I've seen you both swallow. Swallow.
Have you ever? That was the first. That was
the PRK. Have you ever been swallowed?
We got receipts.
we got receipts.
Right. And so does the world. But
go watch.
I think that was the first thing, because when he came that particular time, and not came, but like when he came to the cabin and we was talking, I was like, and we was talking about some of the things we did. Like, and I remember I was like, well, as long as we don't treat me like a toilet seat, don't do this, you know, don't slap my face. And I remember when we was doing the head, and he just kind of popped, and then it was like, I looked like, I paused while I think you cut it out the film, but and then it was like it was just so cute to think about how his face was like, oh shit. And it was like he put it back like, oh, okay.
So kind. See, and then when he starts smashing that fat rabbit, because you have the fattest rabbit of our family.
Yes, you do.
So how was it when he was killing the fat rabbit? Because I know it was
like that. Yeah.
So don't get it straight. He kills the little rabbits.
Oh,
too.
definitely.
It's not always the
that
bad
too,
ones.
for sure.
Definitely, he's the rabbit killer. He just takes this, yeah. But did you enjoy that? Like, what about that moment was very powerful for you?
The bang bang.
Okay, yes.
And I was
Yes. The stroke game was right.
Yes.
I love that.
That,
Because it's all about the stroke. I've learned that.
From the beginning, and then
Yeah.
it was a good experience.
Listen, I'm with you. So what was it about with you? Like when you guys actually did the smashing?
Well, it didn't. It wasn't like you know how sometimes you go to some place to do a collab or whatever, and it feels so
Yes,
like
work.
It was just like
A session.
so easy.
Yes.
Well, yeah, like most of our sessions,
Yes.
it's like it just flows
Right.
into it, and it was you feel so comfortable, and I'm like, okay, this a collab, but this
Listen.
nigga be like literally fucking your soul
Down.
like you feel like you're actually having a connection.
Yes.
And,
Well,
and
I will
spiritually
say,
and
yeah.
physically, it's like you feel like your
Definitely.
energies intertwined. And I was like, and at that time, I don't think I was smoking then.
Wow.
So I know I wasn't high. So I was like,
Right,
no,
yeah.
I was like, but it was kind of mind blowing.
Definitely. I'm with you on that.
He can definitely kill my rabbit. Over. I'm about to say that's why you keep coming back, because it's like, okay, killing me softly with them strokes. That's what I'm like.
Listen.
I mean, like literally.
Let me tell you, them strokes is amazing. And I'll tell you this, he knows that I know.
Yes,
and
you do.
he still takes his time and he like makes sure that like I'm not uncomfortable.
Right.
But then also at the same time pushing me beyond what I thought.
That's what I'm talking about.
That I could do.
Stretching towards the mark
Oh God.
for the prize.
On the count of 3, let's say stretch. Stretch. And I would love to have him on our cabin trip, but I know he's super booked and super busy. But for real, like I think that has been the dopest part of this, is seeing that there was someone who I trusted enough to take me beyond what I thought I could do. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like my role in our marriage, I love my role. I love what I do. I love what I'm learning. I love what I'm exploring. And I am usually the one that's more like, okay, let's do this, da-da-da-da-da-da, because I know how to do X, Y, and Z. But when it comes to, being penetrated, I there's a lot I don't know. And I thank God for my husband, Will, because he has taught me a lot. Like, you got to relax and you got to breathe, because I wasn't even breathing. I was sitting there like,
yeah.
Oh, no, that makes
what was it, like a shot thing?
It made me, it made me like breathe. I'm like, because it's like I had to hold my breath underwater.
Oh God.
That's how I was feeling. But he just, I don't know, he was just able to talk me through it and help me to really be able to explore a part of myself that I thought I would never experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So so that's growth, and I thanked him. You contribute to me as a person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But there is one thing before we wrap up this video that I want to say.
I was actually about to say, because it's like every time you meet up with him, you leave with, so other than his nut,
right?
You leave with something.
Yes, and I want to say that the last few videos we have done, I think the first video he was with you almost 100 minutes. He was with you almost 100 and I think like 20 minutes, because I'm thinking about the numbers on the video. And then he was with me for almost 80 minutes. And when I tell you that pipe,
all day,
I was like, okay. And I even told him, because after he did the scene with you, child, the way he was, I said, listen, listen, you don't even got to worry about me. I said, listen, you maybe He's like, nigga, let me rest for a minute. He was like, if we about to do this. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. I was like, no. I promise you, 10 minutes later, I was on that bed in doggy style, like, oh my God, like this is crazy. And we were able to do that video. So I want to let you guys know that video I'm talking about is getting ready to come out. We had on, I think, white boxers and like red. Yeah, so that video's going to come out this week.
I love that place out there.
We had such a great time, and it was such a great experience because of the simple fact that we were with him.
Yes, it was.
Right?
And we had a nice Airbnb.
We did. But he is a really, really great man. And, you know, before we were blessed to move where we live, a couple years, about a year and a half prior, Monty's dad passed. And there was a lot of things that we didn't know that we had to take care of financially. And I remember we spent like, you know, $10,000 here, $15,000 here, not just preparing for the move, trying to get this done, trying to get that done. When finally we get to where we could move and get everything done, and we were hit with a bill that was like $2,000. And I will never forget, I did not know what we were going to do, y'all, like for real. Because by the time we found out that we had the bill, everything about our finances was in jeopardy. We didn't even know because it wasn't our bill. It was left and we had to take care of it.
Right.
We had no choice. And I remember I was praying. And I said, God, what? Show me what to do. And I promise you, Spirit spoke to me and said, call Fat Rabbit. And I hit him up and I talked to him and I explained to him what was going on. It wasn't even an hour later that we had that money. And we asked him, we said, you know, we told him, we said, if, you know, would you allow us to borrow X amount of dollars and we will pay you over double back. And he was more than kind. And it wasn't even about the double back thing. It was about him just being there at that moment. That's the kind of man that he, because we exhausted everything. And it wasn't like we didn't have money. We were just paying for stuff we didn't even know we had to pay for. Things and we did it.
I'm grateful.
Like men. And God allowed him to be there for us, remember? And I'm going to tell y'all the blessing. When we moved into this beautiful home, he was our first guest.
He was.
We have a video, and I purposely have not put it up because it's something with us. And it was not a sex video, just a video of us in the kitchen. He was the first person to see the house because we would have never been able to move in this beautiful home if that bill that we had over us was not taken care of.
Right.
And he came through, and we knew we would have the money within a week, but we needed it in 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
But we were able to give him that money back plus double, and I'm just grateful that he was there for us. And we want the world to know that's the kind of man that you are.
Yes, very good man.
People look at our life, and we are extremely blessed. But when things got down to the wire, and we didn't have nobody else to turn to, and all of us was exhausted financially, you stepped in like the king that you are and saved the day. And we will forever be grateful, and we will forever be loyal to you because of the goodness that you've shown to us. So, yeah. So anything else y'all want to say about that great man?
It's always rabbit season here.
It's always the YesKingz at the YesKingz.
Halloween.
With the YesKingz.
Woo, it is
Rabbit
always rabbit season.
Halloween rabbits.
Listen, we appreciate you. We speak nothing but blessings over your life. We speak love and light to you in every way, and that whatever your desires are, that you will have. Because truly, the church may not understand, but the work that you do, the spiritual work that you do is mind-blowing. And until the church ever reconciles and understands that the same part of your brain that you're sexual with is the same part of your brain you're spiritual with, until that is reconciled, some people will never see your greatness, but there are so many more who do.
Oh, yeah.
And we love you for that. All right. Everybody, thank you again. Make sure that you
like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Amen. And thank you for watching another episode. What they watching, baby?
The YesKingz podcast, where the Z stands for
Zaddies. Bye, everybody.